Here's my thing. This is kind of like Schrodinger's Terraria. We never play again. There's like, one possible existence where we beat
Right.
everything, and then there's another possibility where we died. We're kind of in the middle if we never play again.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just uninstall Windows.
Just delete System 32 and we should be fine.
So do you want to record? Let's record now, and you can just put up something in the background, and we can just talk about it for a minute. Establish what we're gonna do.
I've already hit record.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted the fear to be palpable.
So, we've talked about this ad nauseum. Probably the better part of 4 hours today.
We were working, and in reality, we were planning Terraria.
No, I wouldn't say planning is not big enough. We were scheming, scheduling, if you will, what was going to happen in the 13 minutes that we had between us coming back in the game and us having our first night of 7:30 at night.
Do we even have that long? I don't remember what time it was, but I think it was day, wasn't it?
Yes.
We might have mere minutes.
So we've gone back and forth, probably for the better part of 2 hours today, about what our expectations are, what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and best practices. And we've talked about multiple. I think we've talked about probably the better part of 10 scenarios.
Yeah.
And going back and forth. And do we do this? Do we do that? Do it? And it was comical. I was like starving for Terraria.
It got to the point where I honestly was calculating probabilities. And I found that we have a 3.3% repeated chance of getting the Destroyer Night 1, which to me, that's the worst case scenario.
You don't like Destroyer.
You said it yourself, 120,000 HP. And mind you, when you look that up with that single player,
yeah,
which means there's a co-op multiplier,
oof,
he could have 200,000+. I'm not sure what the exact numbers are, but I think if we were to get a mech spawn night 1, I actually think Skelly. I think Skeletron Prime would be the best case scenario if we get a spawn at all.
Okay.
Ideally, we see no message come 7:30, and we just roll right through. And I think if we can just get through the first night, we have a real chance. I really do.
So let's go over worst case scenario.
Okay.
So we've pretty much come to the conclusion. I'll let you explain, but we've pretty much come to the conclusion of what we're going to establish as soon as we hit in game. So I'll let you take that away.
Sure. So I actually have, and I won't lie, I have a cheat sheet right in front of me of all of the different hard mode ores that we've unlocked. Now, granted, we have broken 5 demon altars, which means we have gotten 2 sets of palladium spawns, 2 sets of mithril spawns, 1 set of adamantite spawn. Our goal, because you kind of have to, go in tiers, we're going to try to get a palladium drill or pickaxe as soon as possible. That requires 54 palladium ore. Once we have that's for 1.
And standard anvil, right?
Well, yes, that's a standard anvil.
Yeah.
Standard anvil and forge. Once we have 54 palladium ore, one person can get the palladium drill or pickaxe, and then we can start for mithril. We then need 40 mithril ore in order to make the mithril anvil, so we can actually make that second tier of gear. At that point, this is the breakdown for one person. 180 mithril ore would get a set of armor, 40 mithril ore would get Gladdy here a repeater, 60 mithril ore would get us 1 drill or pickaxe. And that's kind of as far as we've gotten. Now after that, then we need 30 adamantite ore and a hell forge, which we do have, to make an adamantite forge. 270 adamantite ore gets us 1 armor set.
Oof.
60 adamantite ore would get you a repeater, and then 90 would give us the driller pickaxe, but we're not too concerned about that right now.
Right.
We don't need that. Really, I think we're going to be kind of in that mithril zone ideally, but
I think we're going to be cobbled together for armor too. I don't think we're going to have armor set bonuses.
I think we're going to have to. And, we established a rule. early on where we cannot have the same armor.
Right.
So really what we're looking for is, let me kind of do the quick math here. In a perfect world, in my head, we get 216 palladium ore, which would give one full set of palladium armor, which I believe that was the one that gives the decent health regen for every hit. It's like 15 HP per second for 5 seconds.
Yeah, something like that.
Which is pretty decent. And that would give us a drill or pickaxe, and then we need to get 220. Actually, no, excuse me, 260 mithril ore, if at all possible, which would give you a full mithril armor set, a repeater, and it would give us the anvil to craft it. Those are ideal numbers.
Sure. Let's talk about the Murph. So we go down, we get 113 ore, and then we get the alert. I mean, I'm thinking repeater, and maybe I don't think I want to break up Crimson, and I don't think you want to break up Molten.
No. If we can't do full armor sets, we go for a repeater for you, so you get a little bit more DPS.
Yeah.
And we get potions established. We see if we can make that safe house, so bed, the nurse, and we make that away. We don't want that in the house. I don't think we want that in the arena. We want that somewhere else entirely. Well, we can bounce back and forth between recall potions and wormholes if we need.
Do you think if we put that in that left house that you had started, do you think that's far enough away, or do you think because he doesn't despawn?
He doesn't despawn.
But he does not. He'll keep coming.
I think that's not a terrible idea. Like you mentioned, the egress is going to be important, so we'd have to make sure, easy in, easy out. Right. The other option would be, and I know we're not going to cheese, and we're going to hold true to that, but we could do a skybox. We could do a skybox just for the panic room.
Okay.
Out of his range, we'll still have to deal with the orbs, but you can go up there, you can top off, you can float down, hopefully float down, because we're going to try and shoot for wings right at 7:30 if we have 2 platinum, which I know neither of us have a full platinum right now.
Right. We were spendy when we were trying to gear up for Wall of Flesh. I went through almost 2 full platinum, re-rolling everything.
I'm looking at my character right now. So Mulder has just shy of 18 hours. So we're right around the 18-hour mark. And I think we've done everything right except I don't think we timed Wall of Flesh right. And you're right. I don't think we were as thrifty as we should have been, knowing full well that we're going to need this money come hard mode.
We should have put 1 platinum each in Piggy or in...
Rainy day. Should have had that rainy day fund.
So what we've kind of established is we're going to go down and get Elevator, try and pickaxe and get up as much ore as possible. If we get the alert, we come up and we deal with it appropriately. I think, I think like Blue said, as long as we can get through that first evening without any craziness happening, without any shenaniganery taking place, I think we'll be okay. I
think so. I really do. We have a 1 in 10 chance to get a mech spawn. And then, of course, there are 3 mech spawns, so we have a 1 in 3 of it being any of the given mech bosses, which is how I came up with my probability earlier. So really, there's only a 10% chance on night 1 that we're going to actually have to face a mech. Odds are in our favor right now.
So, my question to you is, are you ready to rock and or roll?
I don't know that I'm ready to do either, but I'm going to jump in and we're going to wing it. And even though we've done this introduction, here's how it's going to work. We're going to get in game. As soon as I see you, I'm going to do that, hey everyone, blah, 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 that nonsense. And then we're going to grab spelunkers and we're getting down.
And we're Diddy Mao. All right, let's do it. I'm watching you.
I'm excited, but I'm nervous.
I reckon.
Oh god, how's the destroyer here already?
Oh no, why?
Why is he firing boulders?
It's on my head.
Okay, it's already 11 o'clock. We have 8.5 minutes. Inventory hopefully is clear.
Ish.
I have 11 spelunkers. We're going to try and split up a little bit, correct? Not crazy.
I have heard that Clockwork Assault Rifle is actually relatively good as well.
Okay.
I just need Iron Skin.
Here. Iron Skin. Spelunk. I didn't see any mining potions. That's a bit of a shame. That would be useful. Actually, can we make any? That's not a terrible thing to have. Yes, we can make mining potions.
Let me put my ammo regens back.
Okay, here's 4 mining.
Quick bite of that, and let's roll.
Do it. Okay. Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello, and welcome back to our ultra hardcore expert run. And we're going, because we've already kind of given you the rundown, and we just need to start moving. And I am going to go ahead and pop a Night Owl and a Shine for all of you folks at home. And, oh, blue team, let's make sure we know where each other is. And where are, oh, you're right below me, okay. The big old bat, giant bat. Oof, my gosh, my damage is so bad. My damage is just pitiful. Okay, so silver, we need to keep going down. I think we don't start seeing it till under about 1200, if I read that correctly. So silver, gold. We do definitely have to watch out for skellies. Skellies are really dangerous early on.
I'm not seeing anything.
Adamantite, that doesn't do us any good.
Well, that's crimson, so that'll give us some...
Night. Antite, okay. Do we keep going down? Or do we want to try and explore any left and right? Oh, mithril? Oh, we can't get mithril.
What color is it?
We need palladium. I don't know what color it is. I frankly have no idea.
I'm going here to
Palladium,
the left.
palladium, right here. I don't know if it's here, but I see it on the radar. Okay. So I'm going to try and start checking out. Is this? No, that's silver. Gotta find what it looks like, because I honestly don't know. Not this.
Fine. I'm up over here. Alright, I got palladium right here.
Coming.
It's like an orangish reddish look.
Let me get a glimpse of it. Okay. Alright.
Whoa!
Oh, careful, careful, careful.
Oh my, what is that thing?
That is a floaty gross. That is a floaty gross. And that is how the cookie crumbles.
Oh my gosh.
Not expecting that. We just gave the lengthiest explanation.
He phased. It wasn't even...
Well, I mean, those things go right through blocks.
Oh my gosh. What a dingus. I wish I had a camera on. I was like, this is great. Wait, 224 damage.
That was a lot of damage. Well.
Oh my god.
So what does this look like? I mean, I'm back at the surface. Do I just... Am I taking the leap?
Yeah.
What's the best way to do this? Or do I go out the way you went? Do I go find the floaty gross?
I think you should ask him why he was there.
Alright, floaty gross.
This is bullcaca.
Oh, wow. We just gave that lengthy explanation as to how we were going to handle this. And there's a mimic.
And a mummy coming down on you.
Where are you, floaty gross? Cares about you, bat.
Oh my god.
Right here. Come on, floaty. Show yourself.
What a dingus.
Come on. I know you're here. I know you want some of this. Oh. Heard howling. Or was that the mummy? That might have been the mummy. Come on. Booty gross.
I wasn't even tracking it.
And I'm not used to crimson, so I don't... and I'm assuming floaty gross is a crimson only enemy.
Yeah.
Oh. How about a nice crimson axe? Maybe that should do me in. 17. Well, listen. Gully. It was an honor. It was a pleasure.
Oh.
But all good things must come to an end.
No! Man, that's a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, dude.
Hey, we knew this was a possibility. Knew this was a possibility. Here I am, as a ghost, just lamenting all of your stuff.
Just look at it. Would you just look at it?
Could you just look at it?
Oh, that's annoying.
And thus, at least for right this moment, concludes the adventures of Mulder and Scully. Taken out by a floaty gross and a crimson axe.
The grossest of the floaties.
I can only speak for myself, but with Gladdy on the line, I feel like it's somewhat safe to say I'm ready to go again.
We will rebuild. That's all.
We'll rebuild.
That's a tough one.
Well, I guess I hit stop recording for now.